Hello and welcome to week 4 of the Summer HCA Fapaholics Tournament 2025. We're starting the knockout round, I think is what they're calling it, this week. Group play ended and now it's time for some teams to be sacrificed at the altar of tryhards, and other teams to play interesting matchups. And I think we have one of the interesting matchups here today. I say we because I'm not alone. I'm joined by a frequent contributor, friend of the show. Yeah, how you doing?
Hello, hello. Great to be here again. Looking forward to see this match. I definitely agree. This is one of the more even matchups for this week, so should be exciting.
Yeah, and we're kind of looking at the bracket here where you see the different matchups. A lot of these have taken place um, already, but you see we're here in match 8 at the bottom. VLKRT, that's Valkyria, the Czech and Slovakian team matched up with KRT, which I think is a UK or pan European team, the VLKRT Alliance there, against the Baddies of the North, which of course is Bad Intentions and Rangers of the North. So two alliances today here in game number 8. Both of these teams are from Group 3 or Group C, so they were kind of power matched in the beginning. What do you think of this matchup?
Yeah, I remember this being one of the notable upsets from, I think, week 1 it was. And I think that was maybe on account of potentially two things. I know Baddies of the North was coming off of a strong performance in APL. If I remember correctly, they won their division, I think. And
Yes, that's correct.
yeah, and VLK slash KRT. I mean, KRT is kind of I don't maybe reclusive is the right word, kind of a clan that doesn't we don't see play a whole lot of matches, and so we weren't sure what to make of them. And I think VLK has always punched above their weight as well. So I think maybe the we didn't know how that matchup would go, and it turns out VLK KRT was a stronger than we thought, and we're able to not to take BOTN on week 1 there. But we'll see.
We're at 100 players in the server, so this flip could take place any minute. As you know, HCA is happening on time this year, so any minute now we could see the flip. But yeah, I mean, this is a matchup. They went against each other on win 7 on Utah in week 1, and like you said, VLKRT came out on top. I will say, in fairness to them, you and me both are North American based, so I know that VLK and KRT both play in ECL, and so to us they're maybe a little more mysterious, or we're a little bit more surprised that they beat Baddies of the North. But maybe for I just want to add, maybe for people that have watched more of their matches on the European side of the Atlantic Ocean, maybe that wasn't as much of a surprise. But for sure, baddies are going to be looking to get revenge, and VLKRT is going to be looking to show that it wasn't a fluke and move on. Neither team's going to get eliminated today. As you can see on your screen, there is a loser's bracket, but you lose out on the possibility to make the top 3 once you lose. So we're going to flip now to the main screen, as we're less than 1 minute from flip now.
Yeah, forgive my North American ignorance.
I mean, maybe it's not. Maybe you could be right. I want to add that I don't watch a lot of ECL matches, and we haven't scrimmed VLK KRT, so we don't really we could just, like you said, be ignorant.
Mm. So we've got on flip now. We've got Baddies of the North playing Allies. BLK KRT playing Axis. I think usually the way, I mean, this is probably, I think, the single most balanced point in the game, honestly. Um, so I think this will be a good measure of who really is the better team here against these two. But I know during the opener, I mean, it could go either way. It really depends on how aggressive baddies will be with their armor, I think. I think that's really going to come down to that.
Make sure I got all the settings set up. We do have checkpoint here on SME. We didn't really mention that, but we were talking before this started. Probably the most balanced point in the game. There might be an argument for a couple others, but I don't know that any has as good claim to that as checkpoint.
Yes, agree. Really, a lot of those early successes or losses come from, in my opinion, how aggressive the Allies' armor is, and how the Axis armor responds to that. You know, if one team takes out the other team's even one of their tanks, like it can definitely make a big difference in how the cap goes. So that you know, if I'm looking to key in on one thing, I'm watching probably the Allies medium.
We
Who do we
see a
have in the
single light tank rollout. I only see the default here
Oh,
with butt
I think
spams.
they spawned on bottom there, the bottom HQ.
Oh, it's just okay. So it's kind of like Redbeard, Kiva, and Korn. In the medium, I know we have Ulfbert, Lastlight, and Apache Jr. A lot of these guys, the runners-up in the recent Tracks to Glory tournament, probably the most prestigious tournament in Hell Let Loose. A lot of these
Without a
guys,
doubt.
coming up in second to 7 AD, the powerhouse armored squad. But no shame in that for sure. Looking around, I see an extra supply truck coming in, and an extra light tank like we are normally seeing. I'll go fly over and see what we have on the KRT side a little bit here. There's a truck, 2 Luxes, so the extra, so 2 Luxes and a Panzer IV, a couple more trucks, another truck, so 4 transports coming out. Looks
And
like
P4, they're sort of posturing like it's going to play on the south side. A 3-man Puma as well.
3-man Puma and the extra supply truck on the top. So snipes are in play for both sides here. Just glance at the point layout real quick. Looks like we got straight across the middle here. The only offset is Volaville, so it's a pretty straight line for the points that are likely to be relevant today. I don't know that we'll get to either side's 5th point, but we'll see.
Yeah, that layout, that straight line layout is hands down my favorite in the whole game. So
we see some rockets coming in. Doesn't look like any hits. Ooh, there's a close one. That might have got some bodies.
Oh, it did. Oh no, they're stuck? Oh no. The meat grind truck got stuck in the tree.
Doesn't look like. I'm gonna just check the scores real quick. Doesn't look like we had any hits on either side. No, we did not. So now we see the waves crash against each other, both teams making it at approximately the same time to the midpoint.
I think that meat grind truck getting stuck is really going to hurt BOTN's chances of stabilizing here before they VLK caps gets a lot of cap progress.
You see the Panzer IV down here in a common southern position. Stewart in the trench. Medium on the yellow road for baddies, along with a Puma. We got one hard cap Lukes. I don't know where the other one is. Oh, that's a truck on a Puma. Sorry.
Southern P4's popping off some rounds. I think baddies may have keyed into that. If that medium gets aggressive on the hard cap, there's a chance that they can stall the cap.
And the medium, the Sherman did take a shot over,
I think. I think BOTN's meat grind is just really hurting right now from that truck getting stuck. I don't think they have maybe 1 OP.
So shot on the Panzer IV, I think he'll get to cover.
Trade shot.
Oh, wow.
Oh, he goes down.
Okay.
Nice shot there by the Allies medium.
Last light.
the question becomes, can they capitalize on that? Because I think VLK is going to cap here, but if BOTN can get their infantry up to support that Sherman medium, there is no chance or no question they could recap.
They are repairing right now as we see the cap does go to VLK. So that medium battle can be pretty consequential. It happened a little late for the initial cap, but we'll see if they can kind of bully them a little bit now in the time before we get the first heavy. Really, you want to see them go around and take out those light tanks if they can.
That north side is a little scary, though. VLK is taken already across the road, and they're getting close to the all-important... I don't know what call-out that is, but that north to south trench that Ralphus is in. Yeah, this one right here. Extremely important for infantry that they don't lose that.
Yeah, this is a point that can be, like many, and probably most, if you get boxed out, it can be pretty brutal to try to fight your way in. On this map especially, in the south especially, a lot of hedge lines turns into like a Utah type running across fields and along hedges.
Yeah, it's not a fun. Yeah, not a fun position to be in at all.
Where did the medium is going all the way?
Oh wow. He is all in for his team. It's creating a lot of pressure. VLK has very good map control, or they did.
Where are the ATs though?
Not sure.
They haven't killed that Luke's, which is what they really should be aiming for, to get that cap weight out of the hard cap.
I definitely agree. Oh. Ouch.
Just sucks. I mean, if that was a Panzer IV, obviously, a lot more survivable, but the Sherman is just too vulnerable to rockets. And really, I mean, probably a little bit too aggressive there. I mean, that's kind of a big card that you have over the other team to have a medium, not have a medium, and they kind of get away pretty quick, I think.
I would agree. I mean, it seems like BOTN cued into the fact that they had a lack of OPs near the hard cap, and they just actually ferried a Greyhound up to the hard cap with 2 SLs in it, De Beers and Morgana. But I fear that was a bit too late because they've lost their medium now, and I think that was really their trump card for recapping this here.
And they didn't even get the Lukes either, which I think should have been I mean, I don't know what information they had, but I think that's got to be the first priority. I mean, the Lukes itself isn't that dangerous, like as a instrument of killing people, but it's 3 protected people that you're not going to get out of the hard cap any other way.
Exactly.
Now we see a Stewart going for it. Oh, the Garrison is right next to him.
Oh.
Takes that out easily.
Okay. The BOTN armor making some valiant sacrifices.
Here's Ulfbert, just died in the medium. Does he have a satchel? Place the satchel there, buddy. There you go. That'll do a job.
Can we get maybe a look at the south side? I know it was under VLK's control originally. Oh, it looks like it swung back towards BOTN. That's good.
Yeah, they have solid control up to the road. That'll be good. Especially, I mean, it's an area where if you can play tanks down here, that's pretty big too.
Yeah, so we've got most of the armor for both teams off the board. So it's really going to be
nothing for BOTN right now.
Yeah, and I think VLK just has that Luke's and maybe that Puma from earlier.
We're going to see the first 76 just got purchased middle. Looks like Ulfbert's going for that. And we have the first Tiger has arrived on scene. Alexander McD43 and Mr. Winklebear.
Mr. Winkleberg? Winkleberry.
Smokes all across the road, a lot of blues crossing, reds crossing. Nobody quite sure what the hell is going on.
This is good.
VLKRT bombing, right?
Yeah, this is good infantry pressure from BOTN. think they recognize that they control enough space on their side of the road that they can start overloading the hard cap here. And that'll kind of probably, I would assume, collapse VLK's line a little, and maybe they can take advantage of that. We do have some fourth pressure flickering.
Yeah, I'm gonna check on that in a second. I wanted to see if they have Kono up there by Rude Haras.
Rude Haras.
And we got Zeos in the back line here.
He's been spotted.
Evil Sloth went down. What killed him?
I think it was the Whammo player. I think he shot him.
Was it? Was he looking? Okay, it looked like he was.
Yeah,
moving.
yeah.
And,
They definitely know he's there.
Not quite illuminating yet, but yeah, they seem to. They have to know he's there. He just went down. We'll keep an eye on that. It's not going to be easy to find if he's got an OP, since we don't have his map. By the way, this is the Baddies of the North Side. There is another English stream on Twitch of the VLKRT side. That's going to be Kaonashi. So if you look on Twitch for Kaonashi, Kaonashii, I think is at least the majority of his handle on Twitch.
2 eyes, very important.
I don't. If you want to watch over there, go ahead. I don't fucking care.
Nah, you want to stay here. This is the better stream anyway.
Ooh, Honey Badger's playing Inf. I didn't.
Wow, that was a huge play by Comner and EMD. And Gus as well. They just cleaned up.
Get this Gary too. And
oh yeah.
Probably the OP if they go far enough, fast enough. There go Gus.
They
Was aware, but the spot comes in behind him. Oh, but he had turned around. Death Vice, fortunately not a squad leader, but he is going to be able to protect the Gary.
That's a red zone Gary though, so it's going to be locked.
That's a. Oh yeah, you're right. Okay. For 76 announcing its arrival. And I mean, in the meantime, wow, we've seen BOTN get pushed back quite a bit, especially middle and south. South was where they were doing really well. Middle, they were contesting very hard, and both of those are really not looking that great.
Yeah, VLK really took control of the match here. It seems like maybe there was, like they kind of shifted some bodies around. They used the Lukes to anchor that hard cap really well, and then they pulled some extra bodies south because they knew they needed control down there. It seems like the north has been, yeah, the Lukes is just holding down the hard cap. That's been really VLK KRT's kind of insurance policy, in that like they can pull some bodies out of the hard cap because they know they have that hard cap weight that's basically uncontested. A smart play by them.
First Tiger is attempting to move up to the road.
Ooh.
Should be pretty safe, but it's always a little bit of a butthole squeezer. 76 is lurking back there.
Yeah, losing the foothold on that
There he is.
on that South Red Road is not fun for the squads that have to play down there.
Especially the Allies side is worse than the Axis side having to come back because it's a wheat field and not much else. Usually, or often you'll see Belgian gates go up, and then maybe that's what we're seeing right here. A repair station or a Belgian gate. My guess is a repair station.
Gotta get the arts and crafts in.
Yep. Of course, you always want to build the repair station right in front of the gap in the hedge where it can just be shot by the enemy.
Hey, at least they're putting them up, you know.
It's definitely better than nothing. But you'd ideally like to see that not. I mean, because okay, the wheat is there, but you got to remember, or you got to realize, for the Allies' tanks back there, just like this wheat disappears, this wheat's disappearing for them, so they should be able to see that pretty easily.
Mm-hmm. Ooh, what did the Tiger just destroy? On the yellow road there. Oh, okay, it was a truck timing out, I think.
Truck or something. There's a rep station right here, maybe two.
Okay.
Yeah, you'll see tanks play along the hedges down there a lot. It's a good spot to not just fight tanks, but the Axis side can see into the creek from here, and they can spend some shells in there. And other front door, kind of, you can see the yellow road and stuff. You do have to be careful because some of these hedges are not fully hard and not fully heighted, if that's a word. But and there's some north to south angles, like up from around here where I'm looking at by cemetery, that can kind of shoot down here and catch you off guard. So it's a common place, but you got to be careful still. We see the second Tiger's now arrived as well. Let's look around a little more up north.
I saw a BOTN MG in the VLK backline as well. What is going on with that?
Slappy is doing the most.
He's about to pull a hell of an angle.
Oh, he found he was picking the garrison. That's why Stepanch was going. This guy was coming back here.
Well, that was quite a play.
We're seeing VLK's starting to knock on the door at Maison here, right through the creek.
Yeah, that is scary. I wouldn't be surprised if they go on Lawrence's of Arabia. I wouldn't be surprised if they 6-man his OP. Start really knocking on the front door here for BOTN.
Oh, there was smoke in the way.
Another rep station goes down. So, okay, so we are 20 minutes in. BOTN is not fully boxed out, but they're definitely on the back foot here. It looks like they are trying to stack their armor a little bit, which is smart. I think really, uh-oh. That's an auto rifleman. Okay, auto rifleman pushing through the creek. Spook the 76. But really just from a sort of a strategic standpoint here, I mean, BOTN, it seems like they're kind of stacking their fuel up for maybe a big push here in the next 30 minutes or so. But I think their infantry is going to need to not only hold. Oh yeah, look at all these spawns in the creek.
Shit, big spawn in the creek.
Yeah, this is. They've been flared, so BOTN knows that they're there, but they are right near the hard cap.
Blue zone garrison for them. That's how close you can build it to Maison here.
Yeah, that is wild.
They are getting cut to pieces, unfortunately. But you'll see him spawn right back there in a few seconds. Probably another big spawn wave.
Thomas Robb could reflank it here. Does he fancy his chances?
Well, rocket went in. I'm not sure that would have got it. Ooh, already found him. Garrison's still up, though. Thomas, he might be locking it now. That's why he's laying down.
Yeah.
I think in fact, he probably is.
Yeah, this is a good play.
Ooh, just saw an entire OP spawn wave deleted by artillery. He's gonna have to time it right, or that artillery's gonna kill him.
Go, Thomas Rob, go. It's your time to shine, buddy.
Rocket right now. Evil Santa should be able to get a rocket, although there's an OP there if they can clear him.
Thomas Rob goes down.
Where's Artie? There it is.
Evil Santa goes down. The other bot guy goes down.
So that Gary's clear now.
Where are the rockets?
Another flare coming up. You gonna see a big spawn wave? Artie's loving it, by the way.
It seems to have moved off for now, but I think if they get another big spawn and then maybe another flare pop. VLK seems to have, I think, given up. There's the rockets. Nice. Okay.
So Evil Sloth is gonna go in there and get the Gary now.
Yeah. So BOTN saying, no, you are in fact not going to build a garrison 5 meters from my hard cap. I'm not going to let you do that. What's going on in the north? Whoa. The all-important north. Okay, so BOTN holding strong on that trench, which is good. As long as they don't lose that, they always have a chance.
Just want to check on the explosion. Ooh, it was a Tiger going down.
Tiger goes down. That could be consequential. We might see a 76 get a little aggressive.
Some combination of these 76s. 1 or 2 maybe.
Or that medium even. That medium could weigh in.
Yeah.
What's the fuel situation right now? So 2 ticks. 2 ticks from next heavy.
So the north, I mean, well, on the one hand, you see some blueberries get across the road.
Yeah. Andy's squad here. This is going to be scary. If this medium can cut them off, that would be good.
He's looking the wrong way. At least right now.
Help your friends. They need your help.
Oh, that whole OP spawn wave.
Yeah, that's scary. Because now your meat grind is down to 1 OP, almost boxed out.
Cell in the bush. Andy crawling.
Okay, the Steward seems to understand the assignment.
Ooh, trade.
Okay.
There's still an OP here, yeah, so they still have
yeah.
1 OP.
They've still got one hand on the edge of the cliff. I will say VLKRT has done an impressive job of getting map control where it is needed to deny BOTN any chance of recap just through sort of the infantry play. The armor looks like they have a slight advantage right now. I'm curious to see if they will use it in any meaningful capacity. But right now you're seeing
Looking for
BOTN
another
is...
Tiger. I think there's one right here.
Yeah, he's there.
One died, and there should be another one. Is this an AT gun? Yeah.
I think their third one, which will be their second one alive, is rolling up now.
So this OP has survived Milk Lawrence's OP. Maybe not for long now.
Creek is back under Baddie's control,
Yeah,
sort of.
Oh, still there.
Still the 6-man, yeah.
Looked like Nerdy was about to push it. He probably died to his own Artie, unfortunately.
Yeah, I think as long as the BOTN Artie stays there, there's no chance that they make any meaningful progress there. It's just more about like how much attention are they drawing away from the other people on their team.
Yeah, and every now and then you might, sneak a guy through with a satchel that can go make a play or something too.
Yes.
But yeah, these guys are going to die to artillery a lot. See, there's a satchel going off. I saw some smoke that it might have got something.
I think that was supplies.
Already just continuing to pound that area. Definitely looking good for VLKRT since they got the first cap. They've pushed BOTN back basically to the edge of the sector here. Is kind of where the line's working out. So, you know, pretty much boxed out of the sector, just trickling in on the edges. But, you know, these points are so close together that a couple small plays here or there, you could really see BOTN get right back into it.
Yeah, I mean, it's not a fun place to be, but it's not a place that you can't come back from, you know. And I think BOTN's armor. We'll see if they're up to the task. I think think they could potentially really give their team a chance to get back into it here. They do have a narrow advantage right now. They haven't really been using it though. I haven't seen them trying to sort of relocate or take much space elsewhere. Did just see I think a heavy go down on the map edge south there. I think that was a heavy. Yeah. KRT's evened it back up, looks like.
Not sure.
Mm-hmm.
He's got an OP. Maybe just waiting for some supplies to come in. I think a Gary here would be open. Looks like. Depends if that tank is close enough.
A Gary there would cause absolute mayhem.
Try to keep an eye on that. Yeah, I'm not sure what happened here. AT gun goes down. I think you definitely can have some success pushing the south. The terrain gives you. Obviously, it didn't work out here. Sometimes you can catch the tanks on the hedgerow off guard.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not sure what information they're operating off of in terms of tank marks, but I really would like to see BOTN's armor make better use of the angles from cemetery. I mean, they're just kind of sitting on the yellow road hedges, which is not an unimportant task, but in terms of like creating advantages for your team, you really should be using the space in the north more.
Is anybody gonna see iron?
Uh-oh.
Oh boy. What do you see COP?
I think we have what is called a developing situation.
Oh!
Our hands here.
The tanker got out to get the satchel. He died to Artie. Is he gonna find it in time? It's there.
Oh, he sees it.
I don't know if he's got time. It could be close. I think
If they both are out, they will.
Unless Artie takes him out. Where's Artie? Oh, corn repositions.
Okay, disaster averted for now. Disaster averted, but still very scary. And they're coming back for round 2.
Artie coming back, yeah. Now they're gonna know that there's something going on back there. Wheatfield is just a really bad place to have to push from.
If that 76 had gone down, I think you would see a VLK KRT Tiger driving across this field quite soon. And that is a terrifying sight.
That was a good job. I don't know if it was maybe the spotter that saw him at the last second or if it was a call out, but obviously, like, you're not, I mean, as a tank, it's hard in that position. You're obviously not expecting somebody running up from the backside like that, but whether it was the spotter noticing it or information getting translated or transmitted, they got on that very, very quickly. Unfortunately, the first guy died to Artie, but the second and third ones got out and got that satchel off. But a real big play by whoever it was that happened to notice that and transmit that information.
Yeah, that was a good heads up play for sure. I agree.
And Iron, I
So,
mean, he did what he could. He saw the OP and went for it. You know, you could say maybe he could have sat there and babysat the satchel, but you know, Artie's landing there. There's a lot of shit going on, so looks like the whole back line here has been cleaned up, but we'll see if that results in any push, because look at how many people are back here.
yeah, yeah, that is quite a response. How's that north side looking around like cemetery, church kind of area?
I mean, last we looked up here, there wasn't a whole lot going on this far north. But yeah, just a few guys around church. I don't know if there's anything any farther north. No. Nothing.
Okay.
Skirmishes.
I mean, I think, you know, if VLKRT isn't able to just shove a tank into Mason, I think a lot of their cap pressure is going to come from the like having this map control up here. It's good that BOTN has put a tank up here now, though. That's very important.
Still see Milk Lawrence, the man, the meat grind master here, has been going at this creek for so long. Maybe starting to make a little progress now that the back lines had to be cleared up, because they're running freely in through the creek now, dying to artillery as they're meant to.
He's gonna need to dry his socks after this game for sure. Yeah, that, I mean, if the Axis can keep a spawn up on that long building, I mean, it gives them so much direct pressure right onto the hard cap, and that two-story building that on Mason there is very important for them to try to, you know, not allow baddies of the north to use. And it makes their tanks very nervous because they can't, you know, trust that they're secure and can just watch long sight lines. Like, they have to think about satchels running up to them and things of that nature. Shot coming in on that 76. Where from, though? Ooh. That is one of my personal favorite angles. Is that one that Tiger's taken there. Like, if your infantry can afford you that space to play up there, it's so nice. You can pull some crazy angles.
I mean, he's kind of on an island here.
Yeah, there, and then you can go a little more north as well, and you kind of peek through the corner hedge there. Get some real nice angles onto the hard cap.
So we're past the 30-minute mark now. 55 minutes and change remaining. And we're really just seeing, I mean, slowly, I would say, but VLKRT is slowly making progress towards Mason.
I think that north tank just died to satchel, where the commander's helmet mark was, like south of cemetery. The 76, I think it just went down to a Sabo.
Went down to something.
Yeah, I think it was a satchel. That's very scary for baddies. It's really like
176 up right now. They have two at hard cap.
two, yeah.
And they are. Do they have one spawn? No, but they will in a couple minutes.
They're a couple minutes away, but what that does is it really allows VLK's armor to be on the front foot and potentially think about, you know, pushing a tank somewhere without much, you know, without risking too much, because they're gonna have at least a one tank fuel surplus.
Yeah, I'm not sure if there's a third tiger up where he is. Although, did this tiger go down too? Oh no, he's right here.
Yep, and BOTN is taking a lot of punches right now. They're still in the fight. Can they stop the bleeding, though? That's the question. Can they stop the bleeding long enough to start taking some space? Hopefully in the north would be what I would want.
Yeah, that tiger down there on map edge is very gettable, I think. If they stack up these 276s.
Yeah, it's a possibility for sure.
I've talked about it before, and that's kind of how I think about it, but when you're defending, or when you're in control of the mid-cap, like VLKRT is, you know, they kind of have their tanks spread out, covering different angles, supporting their infantry, you know, helping out in that way. And I think I think that's good, and I think the strategy from BOTN needs to be, we got to kill those tanks. Like, we got to start taking their tanks off the board, so that we can focus more on helping our infantry. And I think you do that by focusing on, like, isolating 2v1s. Like, this guy is way out in the open, right? But one tank's not going to kill him. He's going to back up. But there's a big opportunity there for two tanks to shoot him. I'm not sure if they just tried that, but one of them didn't shoot. So
I think that second one didn't have an angle.
So I think you got to. I mean, and this one had a good angle. I don't think they were expecting it, but he's coming out again now. Let's see what they have. There's one, and the other one's not ready.
Like, he just barely can't see him.
I think he can if he goes forward, though. Like, you're only going to get so many opportunities where that guy's going to peek that before he stops. And now the way he's backing up makes me think maybe he's not going to peek that again. I think they had the right idea there, maybe just missing a little bit of coordination, because one tank got 2 shots in and the other one was not ready or not in position. And that's kind of how he's coming back now. Let's see. Are they ready for him?
Uh-oh.
See, this tank's not even looking in the right spot now.
Uh-oh.
One shot from Ulfbert. They
Where's
trade
the second
back.
shot? It's got to be an elevation thing. It's got to be elevation.
It's not, man. I'm telling you. They can see him. There's no reason they shouldn't see him right there. I don't know what I don't know, but I know you can see that tank from there.
I mean, I do too. I know.
They have this really good angle through this, and Last Light's hitting, it looks like every shot through this fucking tree. Okay, like, that can't be easy. But where's the, you know, I'm not trying to put anyone on blast here, but where's the other tank at? That was such an easy double tap. That guy was coming out so far and peeking the exact same angle repeatedly. He was begging for it. It was disrespectful not to kill him there.
Just very, don't make a bad tank play on Wix's stream, all right? He's gonna fucking grill you.
I mean, it's not. I'm not saying it's bad. It's not bad. It's just a missed opportunity, and it's an opportunity that you need. And here he's out in the wide open again. Not the wide
with the
open.
P-strike.
The P-strike just missed him, and nobody's looking at him.
He's still out, even with the P-strike.
Now it looks like they're trying to shoot him, but they're hitting a fence.
Ooh. I got the double wrap.
I got the AT gun over here too. The AT gun might not be able to see it. Yeah, there's a fence there that they're not seeing, unfortunately. Not that you can't shoot through that, but they just happen to be hitting one of the posts. But man, that's such a juicy peek. There, the AT gun hits him. Any tanks looking? It's all the. I mean, I don't want to focus on that for too long, but I mean, they got the right idea. They got 2 tanks and an AT gun looking for it, but it's just missing a little bit of the execution right now.
Yeah, I definitely agree that that was a big opportunity there for BOTN. They could have, if they kill that south tank, they've got options. They've got a lot of options for sticking it to VLKRT here. I mean, this north, what the hell's going on in the north here?
May have seen a. You see anything behind them? No, maybe some leak down from the north, but they are. We got a mix mash over here.
Okay. So, I mean, this isn't bad. You like to see something like this. It could really help the meat grind get back into their all-important trench. These tigers are...
So 3
Hardcap
tigers
tigers
and a
are...
Panzer IV now.
Yeah. And 3 of their 4 tanks are on the hard cap.
2-man
That's
tiger,
scary.
3-man Panzer IV.
Yeah, I would not want to be a bot and meat grind player right now. Stuka coming in.
Stuka. Doesn't
Close,
get killed. No.
Close, but no cigar.
But see, now then this is the ramifications of not executing when you have that opportunity. Is this guy doesn't seem like he's peeking that angle anymore, and now there's another tiger came up here. So when you don't kill him fast enough, then they're replaced. And well, I guess he's gonna peek again because this guy. I swear to God, I hope that this crew watches and I don't think I don't want to. I'm not trying to be harsh on them, but they're seeing that they're trying to get lined up with an AT gun and a tank, and they keep peeking and peeking again. And at some point, the luck's gonna run out. I'm certain of it. And the AT gun now, can the AT gun hit? No, nobody's on the AT gun.
I think that was a turret shot from the tank as well.
AT gun was unmanned. The other tank wasn't looking. So, I mean, it's just like we've now seen the AT gun hit, that 76 hit, that 76 hit. They just got to put it together.
Seeing some positive signs from Bot and Meat Grind here. They, despite them being staring at 2 tigers, they've gotten back into the trench there. That's very important. My question is, can Bot and retake any ground in the creek? Are the VLK armor going to allow them that? It seems like they're trying. Seeing signs of life from Baddies of the North here. If I'm VLKRT, I'm telling... I want to take some ground here with one of my tigers. I don't know where that necessarily is going to come from, but they've got the fuel advantage.
Yeah, they have 4 crewed tanks, fully crewed right now. Gotta find something to use them for. QuickNix was asking, this is 49v49. All HCA matches are 49v49. Ooh, we see one of the Tigers taking a rocket from Booty Smasher. Booty Smasher living up to his name, smashing the booty.
Smashing that booty.
Unfortunately, it's sitting right next to a rep station, so none of it's going to matter.
This would be the hell of a time for a Hospice AT gun. Bombing run?
I'm not sure that killed anybody except the guy that was on the roof. There wasn't a lot of people there.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Spotted.
Oh. This is very concerning for VLKRT.
The first guy running in is a rifleman.
Yeah. I'm not sure what their reflank garrison, like their garrison networks, I'm not sure what they look like right now, but if Botan plays this right, they could be really peeling back the front line and really putting some pressure on. I'd love to see some satchels.
Kaono's got to kick me the fuck out of this squad, to be honest. I'm still in his squad. He's the whammo guy here. He's got to kick me out of this shit.
Hashtag kick Wix. The Tigers haven't really turned around. They're getting pushed by the bot and infantry. What has happened to VLK's front line? It's just completely folded.
Yeah, we see the hardpoint's now overrun. We see a satchel go on the Tiger.
Uh-oh.
It's going to be hard to get that off.
The other one almost got satcheled by Clink, too.
We already see the Allies' supply drop coming in. The arrogance.
A vote of confidence from Mailbox.
Here's the bombing run for... What's going on? This Tiger's taking shots from behind. Also on a rep station, though. You gotta shoot the rep station, guys. It doesn't matter if you shoot the tank if the rep station's still there. I know you want to get the engine with your 2 rockets, but you gotta spend a rocket on the rep. I mean, wow. This is a pretty big cheese deck here. Yeah,
where are the 76s?
Oh, we got one moving. Redbeard and Kiva.
Nice.
I think there's another one in the north. Yeah,
Okay.
Ulfbert's pushing. They're all up. You can see 2 more in the north. Butter Spoon or whatever. And Ulfbert, Redbeard in the south. I think this is a cap. I mean, this came out of nowhere. It seemed like,
I agree.
As cheese dicks want to do.
Yeah,
Badger,
VLK's
trying to see what he can do about the Tiger.
VLKRT's Tigers are running scared. 76s are coming for revenge.
Did go down to the satchel. I don't know if this is the last one that's left.
I think there might be one more still.
Oh,
it went down.
One here, he went down.
Nice. Wow, that's huge. That is massive. This cap is going to BOTN for sure.
Airhead is now down. They already have some of the supplies. Their tanks have moved. Holy shit! Redbeard's going ham down here. Shoots the repair station instead of the Tiger.
Oh my god!
Tank doing the
Tiger.
What if he fucked up, killed Honey Badger, and then didn't kill? That first shot was tracks, by the way. I think. That second shot was also tracks. Kiva, come on, buddy, lock in.
Oh, this is the 3rd shot.
The Tiger gun is off the back now.
Oh no! Oh no!
Oh no!
Oh my god! Engine him and run.
Oh!
He missed the 4th shot.
Oh, but Honey Badger satchel killed him.
Yo, HB. Just saving Kiva from quite some embarrassment. Well done.
Redbeard owes Honey Badger at least a tall boy there.
That 76 push notwithstanding, BOTN has done a almost flawless job of executing this cheese dick garrison.
Yeah, the cap did come in at some point there.
Yeah, and that was, I mean, VLK had them on the ropes there. They definitely could have done things to really solidify the box out there. And it didn't look like they'd do it. And I think Bodies of the North punished them for it, ultimately, with a really well-executed whammo play, combined with an all-in tank and infantry push. It was really good to see. Well done. Good job.
I'm guessing that Redbeard's out of ammo. That's why they're deciding to be so reckless.
Oh, do you think he was shooting his tracks with HE?
That's not what I'm saying, no. But I'm just saying that he kind of dove into Rue completely unsupported. That tells me he's probably out of ammo. Look, Kiva, I'll issue a statement of retraction if you tell me that you were out of AP and you had to shoot the tracks on that one. But I'm not really buying it unless you're gonna provide some evidence. So
yeah, we'll follow up on that one.
Fairness, we don't know. It could have been anything. It could have been, there could have been, some unknown reason to shoot the tracks that we're not even aware of. I don't know, but yeah, it didn't look good. It did not look good.
Like absolutely merciless today, Wix. Okay, so where are we at with the line? How's the map looking now with the
So we got the garrison up on point. We got a garrison up on the south map edge. This is going to be a nice place for the tanks to camp. This is a very good hedgerow for shooting into Gambo. All over Gambo from down here, and you're really, really insulated because the infantry kind of have to push either across the field or up the hedge. So this is a real good spot for tanks. There is a Tiger shooting from... Yeah, there, you can't see it there, but there is a wall there in front of the Tiger, so he's probably turret glitched. But yeah, I mean, they kind of just took the cheese dick, ran with it, and they're in really good position now. It's like the board just flipped right over that fast, and now we see Baddies of the North in the position that 10 minutes ago, 5 minutes ago even, KRT was. So
Yeah, absolutely. Now, now the question is, can VLKRT kind of try to pull the same maneuver? I don't know if they're going to have the ability to do such a good red zone whammo play, but can they bide their time, build up some fuel, stay honest on that front door, and then try to create some wins elsewhere?
Watching Gus Vision here, which was requested in chat. He gets the kill and takes down the OP. Wish we saw his gun, but we don't. Might get another OP. There's probably an OP here if it hasn't been burned already. He's just imagine he's got the STG. He is the auto rifleman. Oh, he's cut down by Excel.
That was a good run, though. That was some good space taken.
So we'll check real quick just what the tanks are setting up. 376s, so they're in good shape. Ulfbird and a medium with Honey Badger in it down south. Redbeard and Buttspoon. Buttspoon's up in the north here.
Heck of a name, Buttspoon. Yeah, I mean, as long as those BOTN tanks stay down there healthy in the south, they are going to absolutely farm front door. I'm not sure from the VLK perspective what can be done about that. I think maybe try to pull an angle from the north or something, but pretty scary for their for the VLK KRT meat grind.
So Fox is way back here. This is out of this is locked territory now, so he can't even build an OP back here. But he's gonna look for a way to get up.
Ooh,
this Tiger is fighting. Something hit the medium and didn't kill it. Ooh, the 76 is narrowly missing. Medium goes down to the rocket.
Nice play. I don't know if I love the hardcap 76's positioning. Driving up that creek is maybe ill-advised.
Oh boy.
Yeah. I mean, your team and the rest of your team has done a great job to earn you the space on that red road that you can just drive up and down that red road all day.
Yeah, there's no real reason to go there. I mean, like, really a good position for a tank be right along one of these hedges, right along here where you could shoot into this compound where obviously they're coming from. You could shoot into this area back here. There's so many good HE just farming angles for the allies from this side that they really should be taking advantage of. I mean, I know you got the one tank up here. He's shooting into Gambo. That's good. Another one right here just protecting your front door. There's nothing they can do about a tank sitting right here. They can't even shoot at it because this tank right here is stopping them from getting any closer. So this is, probably a place where you'd want to see a 76 or maybe a medium or a Stewart even would be fine there. I get it. You want to protect this line of attack, which is this creek right here, but you don't do that with it by driving the tank into it.
Wise words.
Oh, what? We caught the very end of that, but there was a Luke's just making a pass through here. Was it a Luke's? Yeah. Missed the Gary, unfortunately, but I'm not sure that even getting the Gary there would have done anything. But you gotta try. You gotta take those light tanks and do something with them.
Agree.
Wolfbird down here. I don't know what he's shooting at. He's fighting demons. Or maybe they already killed the guy.
Seems like the RD's kind of been camping him. KRT, definitely understands how important it is to get them away from that hedge, and if they can keep that garrison locked out, there's a decent chance that their meat grind can reflank from the middle down south. So it seems like they know how to get back into sector. They're just working on executing. But definitely agree. Like the Allies 76s from the Red Road can just really punish any infantry movement, both east to west and north to south. Can we get a peek at the map, maybe?
Yeah, let's take a look at the map. That garrison to the south did go down. Just the one on checkpoint and one up to the north. So you'd like to see another one down here. But other than that, I think they're in pretty good shape.
Mm-hmm.
These two are on the east side of the center line, so there is room to get garrisons up right on the front door if they get the opportunity. But they're going to have to earn that ground. It's just kind of surprising that they get an OP up? Yeah, they did get an OP up on this hedgerow. Honey Badger repairing the Ulfberg tank. Architect could come close enough to... He does. They didn't build it far enough away. It was just a recon OP, I believe.
Yeah, it was.
Honey Badger goes down repairing to Rifleman. So it's just Ollie can get his OP back up. Continue to just kind of pressure this area.
It's going to bring in that recon satchel that we've all been asking for. Thomas Robb on medic.
Nobody wants that. I mean, idiots want that, but nobody, like... can you imagine a spotter with a satchel or something?
Oh, yeah, that would be absurd. They would have to seriously change the recon OP's mechanics to make it not as absolutely crazy.
Make it not make sense for something called recon.
Yeah.
So we see 276 is now on that south hedge line. They have pushed out kind of the front door approach area. Glider trench, or hedge, I'm sorry, is pretty busy.
Whose bombing run is that?
It's a KRT bombing run on nobody. Doesn't even get the garrison. Huh. It's like the most common garrison spot. And Milk is right there. He's got an OP up right here. So we're gonna see the counter cheese dick.
It's like BOTN's defense
handled.
Yeah, they know. They probably don't know that OP is so close in the creek, but I'm sure they'll find that out soon enough.
Swift, I think, is gonna get it maybe. Oop, no, they save it. Looked like
it's been called out though for sure.
Yeah, Burrow's just shot from behind. He's gonna push it now, I'm sure. So he shoots more people from behind.
Picks up the OP. Nice job. That is why you are rostered as defense. Good work, buddy.
Yeah, I mean those backline garrisons and everything. You got to get them quick. It's they just become like a rolling snowball that just keeps picking up more momentum and more momentum the longer it goes. And that was kind of the problem, I think, on the VLK or on the BOTN cap. Was there was nobody back there. I mean, we looked at one point, and there was nobody from VLK or KRT that was really back there. And so by the time they really knew that something was going on, it was like...
Yeah, I think the only people who realized it, maybe even too late, were was that tank crew that was back there, because that garrison was basically green until that tank drove up.
So we did lose a 76 down here. It's gonna make this push a little easier.
Yeah, I think I mean this positioning from the 76s is a little too aggressive in my opinion.
Well, I think it was okay initially, but it's kind of past that time now. You don't really have any infantry down here, and that's what happens. Your whole crew gets picked off by, I don't know what's going on here, Mrs. Haggard.
Mrs. Haggard.
Not sure if that's a reference to the Harry Potter character or the Hell Let Loose character.
I was wondering that myself.
Pretty sure both of them never had a misses. Tiger is shooting down here. I don't know if you can see. Now come the rockets.
Yeah. And the
And a Tiger.
76 is toast. Oh, yeah.
Keep going!
Yeah, he can get him. He's got to be a little careful, though. There is that last bot in 76 is like east of it somewhere.
He's up here.
Oh, okay. I thought there was one by Mason. I could be wrong. Oh, it's decrewed. Huh. Interesting.
Tiger backs up. I don't know if this one's decrewed or just been parked here. Maybe valeted or something.
Mm-hmm. Hopefully it's not stuck.
Well, now we gotta go check.
now I gotta know.
Now it's sitting here. It's odd. It's not near enough to the repair station that it'll stop it from timing out.
True.
I'm not sure what's going on there. 76 did escape. The Tigers pulled back. I mean, for VLKRT, they've captured this hedgerow now, which is a good step towards getting some pressure back on a checkpoint.
Yeah, definitely agree. They're not out of this yet, and they've still got 25-ish minutes to work with.
Plenty of time. And we saw how fast BOTN capped. The same way the Allies can use this hedge to shoot there, the Axis can use this hedge to shoot not as well, but into some of the kind of front door areas.
BLK wants the barn there. 76 goes down.
Did it go down to the Tiger, or was it AT?
I'm not sure.
Just a supply drop.
Ooh. A 1v2 there by Crazy Boots. Artillery cleans him up.
This Tiger's in a pretty good position to really help his infantry. I would say it can be kind of risky because at some point, you know, there's a lot of angles the 76ers could kind of get on him without him really seeing it. But for now, he's kind of anchoring this push in a really effective way, I think.
Yeah. It seems like BOTN's artillery player has zeroed in on the fact that there is a front door push imminent. Is this counter bombing run from BOTN? Maybe only gets one? Yeah, only gets one.
Yeah, I think he just missed it a little bit. He just had to start a little bit further east or go over this building right here.
That might have picked up their front door garrison, though. It was long enough to reach it. So that could have been a better bombing run than we originally accounted for.
Oh, it's just a Greyhound. So there's a Tiger coming up to the south hedge now. Let's check the 76s. They got one coming up from Mason. They got one that's being crewed now back that we saw empty. Then one at checkpoint, and then the medium. And we are seeing some cap progress.
Yeah, the LK's got a good handle on the north. They've got good bodies on the hard cap, coming to the hard cap now. BOTN's getting squeezed here. I really I'm a little confused about the armor response on the BOTN side. Seems like they're throwing a couple more tanks to the north, but like, where is the south anchor tank?
Yeah, I mean, Mrs. Hagrid again getting the OP up, trying to cap the next hedge. Killing Death Vice to get Taylor? No. Hopefully you get some spawns quick on that OP.
Yeah, if VLKRT really starts getting some purchase on this South Red Road, it's... I mean, it's only a matter of time till they recap. They have the time to do it.
Trying to get some Gus POV footage again. He's looking. He knows there's likely a Garrison or OP around here. It's like an OP got burned by somebody else. Just clearing down to map edge, making sure there's nothing gotten by them. So that's 2 in a row where they just push across an open field and are able to get that next hedgerow.
Yep. Yeah, I think in terms of like post cap positioning, we're seeing some maybe undisciplined play from BOTN potentially. They were kind of maybe a little more aggressive than they maybe should have been in hindsight. Looks like they're stabilizing the line now. That's good.
I'm really surprised that KRT is still capping. VLKRT is still capping. Looks like there's been a big response on the hard cap by BOTN, but
I'm assuming they have reinforce as well if they need it.
Now have a defensive airhead coming in.
Oh, okay. I see.
So the garrison on the point is down for the moment, and I don't see any supports.
Where are the 76s?
Medium's going north. Looks like they lost one, and then there's 2 to the north in the cemetery. One of them not even in soft cap currently.
Ooh, aggressive push from the South Tiger. The 76s are not in position to respond to this.
It's not really
scary.
Where you need them.
Infantry's doing a good job. They're kind of compacting into the sector, but this is high alert here for BOTN.
With Gary in the south, I don't know if that got rebuilt or if they're just falling back to it, but that could be huge to take that out. I think you are seeing BOTN responding hard on the cap, but by bringing people back to the cap to stall the progress, that's also going to cost them some map control as they're pulling people out of other places. Second Tiger rolling up in the south now.
Yeah.
And these south to north angles are going to be real powerful for the Tigers. And the 76s, I'm not,
one's getting satcheled, I think.
I think it's already been satcheled, I believe. Yeah, it's right here.
Oh, no. Damn, Andy takes a bullet.
Always hate having to get out against the STG because you know with a pistol you have no fucking chance.
Yeah. Oh.
Alright, so 176 gets satcheled. The other one's distracted watching that happen. The cap progress was almost completely undone. Now we see the VLK KRT airhead coming down as the bombing run we saw took out the defensive airhead for BOTN. They still haven't got a garrison up on checkpoint. And there's 3 Tigers just starting to strangle the cap here. Is it 3 or 4? Is one of these a P4?
No, it's 3 Tigers.
It's 4. There's 2 there.
4 Tigers.
And 2 here.
Oh no.
And there's 176 that... Is there one in the south? No, there's 176. One coming up through Maison and a medium. This is gonna be a cap. I'm almost certain of it.
Yeah, I think you're right. I think it's a matter of time.
Is this the airhead? Is the airhead in play? Airhead is in play. Oh no, it went down. Okay, well that lasted very long. Good grenade by whoever that was. They got a wave off, yeah. 2 Tigers on the red road, and 2 along the glider hedge. I don't see how they're gonna come back from this. Look at, there's 1 OP, 2 OP, 3 OP, and a garrison in soft cap, and that's it.
Yep.
3 OPs. One of them is a recon OP. So 2 infantry OPs and a garrison. So, and there's a big spawn in the south as you'd expect. Man, if Benny can get on that window, that is a feast for him.
Yeah,
Redbeard
so I mean,
is
still up north.
Still there. He's still present.
Okay. I mean, he's alive, so I guess that's something.
I mean, there's not a lot he could do. 4 Tigers, but I mean, 19 minutes left. I think you got to do something. You got to try something.
Yeah,
one man's opinion.
BOTN is hopefully thinking about the reset, or they have already thought about it, hopefully, fingers crossed. Because they're going to have maybe 15 minutes to do yet another recap on checkpoint. We've seen two recaps from like full box out as well. BOTN's recap came with in large part due to their red zone whammo play, getting a garrison behind checkpoint, and then the VLK was just some textbook front door grinding combined with an all-in push by 4 tigers.
Yeah, it was really a front door brute force, kick down your door and you know, smack your family around. That's.
Yep.
So let's look at the reset. I mean, they got the garrison based on the garrison side of the garrison cemetery. So okay, launch garrisons in place. A couple OPs survived in sector. This is going to be big. Guinness is already alive in the back line, and so is Kaono. So they have 2 squad leaders behind. One with no OP because he's too far, but he's going to just play it safe, I'm sure. So we'll see if they can do it again. I don't know if Guinness has been sitting there for a while. He's right on the border. Yeah, looks like he's waiting for the double drop.
The commander like tried to strafe him or something. There was a strafe that came down there, so it feels like they know that he's there.
There may be a garrison nearby that he was locking or he took out.
Okay.
So there's the second set of supplies. And Omni goes down to the west, so this is going to be an open Gary. You see a huddle of tigers north there. There's 3
yeah, 3 tigers staring right at Redbeard. Hopefully he can stay alive. A lot hinges on him staying alive, is to keep the front door from completely collapsing while the backline shenanigans are going on yet again.
I want to see VLK bring up a 5th tiger.
Yeah, let's hit vehicle limit with these tigers. Defensive spawns come in though, 2 DSLs and 2 DINF. I'm not sure if that's just to rebuild garrisons or if they know the extent of what's going on here. That is a huge spawn wave from BOTN. Here we go. We've got 1 going south, 2 going north, everybody else going east, 1 going west. All right. Got the HB cam.
Honey Badger cam.
Getting greasy. Capk crouch running like a little goblin.
RPing too hard. As much as I want to watch that, I do kind of want to make sure we're getting the kind of overall view of what's going on here too.
Yeah, 76 just went down to the tiger.
I wish we would have seen that. It looks like they just double pushed him and just pincered him. Unfortunately.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, but it looks like BOTN's defense is just kind of ADSing, holding the front door while the backline shenanigans are in full effect.
Yeah, bring those tigers back, turn them around, and man, there's a lot of blue over here, but there's no cap yet. And these tigers, I think, are gonna loom large here because they are gonna be a difficult obstacle, as you can kind of see already. The blues are getting eliminated.
Yeah, BOTN not having like an equal armor response or even just a little, like a somewhat comparative armor response is hurting them badly now.
So Arnie and Johnson and Mentalist, he's just going right into the fucking hornet's nest here. I'm not sure that he's getting...
He's been engined.
And I don't think the satchel got off.
No, they gotta get on the left side of the tank, not the back. No. This tiger is going to ruin their plans.
Yeah, he's gonna be even if he's engined here, he is gonna be a pain in their arse. And they just keep running in front of the guns. I'm not sure.
Yeah. Those are good smokes though.
Architect got inside.
Yep. This is a good
like
play.
An X-Wing on the Death Star, he got inside their defenses.
For anybody wondering,
Arnie's chasing him.
That's where you need to put the satchel, not on the back. He's defusing, though.
He gets the one. He's not watching his
No.
satchel. Oh no, it's getting close! He got it off!
Oh no!
The satchel is off!
But, okay, so this tank's down to a gunner. Oh no, he's ruined the whole whammo push, though.
You had
Okay.
one job! This Tiger, meanwhile, is still, has its engine and is fucking shit up as well.
Damn. Well, a lot of learning moments, hopefully, for the BOTN satchelers and rocketeers there. It is.
In fairness,
you know,
I think it's been both sides, and I mean, you always see shit. So
yeah. But the Tigers, though, you know, it's like you have a lot less leeway with what you can do. You know, just with the difference in penetration.
This Tiger might survive after all of that. I mean, look at how much blue has been eliminated over here now. That's the last OP, I think. We'll check in a second. Noble, no squad leader. He goes down. That Tiger is still alive and is going to be able to be repaired. Let's see, the back line is clear except for Slappy the support in the back line. And we see a red zone Gary now. We're seeing a front door cheese dick. I don't know what that would be.
The elusive south push.
Just a regular meat dick. So KRT said, "Fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice. We're not gonna get fooled again."
No, you're not gonna fool me again. Yeah, the front line has been pushed all the way back, with the exception of the south, which is a very interesting sort of position. This is not something you see very often in competitive play. Usually, the Axis MGs will just absolutely shut you down. I'm seeing some Axis MGs on my screen, but I'm not seeing them looking in the right places.
So I see 3 Tigers still. 4 Tigers. So they didn't even lose any Tigers in all of that.
Oh, man.
Oh, no.
That is going to be quite an obstacle to any potential BOTN recap here.
We have 176 here in the south, and that's it. I do have to acknowledge I am being accused of wanton sexism in chat. Kaono, the squad leader who I joined, is a woman. So I was saying he should kick me. It is a she. I'm sorry about that. I did not know. Forgive me.
Wow.
I may never be assigned a match again for HCA. We'll see.
Yeah, I don't know if I can associate with you for such rampant sexist actions.
All right, we got to petition. We got to petition the devs to allow you to put not only a clan tag but your preferred pronouns in your name for the benefit of streamers. I would love to always be correct. I'm sorry, but 99% of the people playing this, maybe not 99.9, but a lot are mostly males. So when in doubt, that's kind of what I think everybody else defaults to. I was wrong in this case. Apologize.
Need more girl hell let loose gamers.
Yes.
I was actually thinking about that the other day. Of like, what if you had an all girls team? If they were all like Sniper Girl, I would be absolutely terrified, to be honest.
I mean, you're definitely gonna have some good players on that team, for sure. Just from people that I know. I wonder if you could put together. I don't know that there's 49 that play comp that you could get together. Would be interesting though.
I think as a measure of recompense, you can put that team together.
I have to GM an all-female Hella Loose team now.
Yeah.
10 minutes left in this game, and potentially my casting career. I mean, like, BOTN is, like, boxed out now. The cheese dicks are gone. There's no opportunity. I mean, you might get one more if Kaono, if she can make it all the way back down here safely in the truck. Maybe they get one more chance. But, I mean, there's a little bit of a mix in the north, but you look south and middle, and it's all VLKRT.
Yeah.
Not to mention
I mean,
all of the goddamn tanks.
yeah, there's not much left in the BOTN playbook except an absolute front door Zerg, I think, here. Maybe they can buy themselves a little bit of space. They got a couple minutes.
Synchronized
Ooh,
tanking.
Peace Strike would be nasty there. Maybe they can buy themselves a little bit of space in the north to be able to get back to get that trench back for their meat grind, and then maybe get a little avenue in the creek. But I think, yeah, staring down the barrel of 4 to 5 tigers is not a great place to be.
Anything could happen. We've certainly seen it. I'm not sure anything can happen against 5 tigers. There is 5 tigers, guys. I'm not even kidding. That is 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 tigers on the field for VLKRT. 276s for BOTN. Kill 3 tigers, and there's still 2. You know, that's how the math works out. I'm told. That's a lot.
This will be if they manage to even that up, I will be very impressed.
So many tigers they can't even spawn a meme half track. They are literally at vehicle spawn limit, and it's all tigers.
It's all tigers all the way across.
And one of them is a solo just sitting in a field, but it doesn't matter. It's still a heavy tank that you have to deal with.
Who's in that one?
Mental Asylum.
Mental Asylum. Okay.
Not familiar with him or her or they.
Ooh. But Spoon's trading shots with the South Tiger, unnamed.
Alexander with Winkleberry and McD.
The Wink.
Like a rep
Winkle.
blew up over here or some shit. A truck. Boring. 7 minutes left. 5 minutes to start capping.
Oh my god, that is a screenshot and a half right there.
3,
Just
4, 5. Yeah, still
looking at
5. Still 5 tigers.
Tigers. Oh. Need to get all the free tanks up there for group photo.
There'd be no infantry left.
Yeah.
Do we see a precision? Still 5 tigers.
Yeah. I was on the most forward tank, which was arguably the most killable for a 76.
Well, I think the one that's the solo guy is the... Well, is he still solo?
I think he actually might have died. There's a carcass there on the road.
Oh, yeah, there is. How did we miss that? It was right in front of us. There's 4 tigers. That's it, just 4. See,
All right.
Kauno is making her way back. I don't know if she has enough time to get there, build something, and have people spawn on it,
Oh.
and start the cap.
Another tiger is going to go down, I think, but this 76.
Okay, where's the homie?
Where's the follow-up?
I mean, she's in the middle of the field, so he's gonna get it.
It's Ulfbert.
Gun
Ulfbert's days are
is
numbered.
aligned. Oh, he goes right into the trench.
Uh-oh.
Doesn't matter. 76 was not
Ooh.
looking at the right opening. No info. 3 tigers left. Although one might be driving up already. Who knows?
It's a bottom one. Yeah. On the south. Okay. Interesting.
Does get the Gary.
Yeah.
Not sure if, I mean, you got the Gary on that one, but I'm not sure if that was the best use of your final.
There's like 2.5 minutes left, and there's like almost no VOK infantry in the hard cap. I guess they're coming back now. Okay.
They're all coming back from armor squads.
Yeah. Yeah. BOTN,
Making a
they're gonna
little
give it the
prep.
old college try. Yeah, they're gonna give it a college try. VLK has a considerable amount of infantry out of sector, which
Oh,
is interesting.
what did we miss over here? An OP up at the glider behind Guinness, trying to create some problems.
All right, well, you guys got.
If any of these riflemen were AT, they could have shot that tank in the back. Well, I guess Farquaad is the AT.
Oh,
The supply drop coming in. I don't know if anybody has an airhead left.
what do they got left in the tank? Come on, guys.
Back on 3 Tigers. I know we never were short of 3. Never mind.
I will say, regardless of the outcome here, this has been, a really honestly exciting game to watch at all stages. We've seen 2 full recaps, one from each team.
Diving medium.
Oh, he's
got him.
Nice job. Wait, okay, nice job, Redbeard. What else?
Redbeard is the chaos agent for BOTN.
He's the wild card.
Okay, I was gonna say. Okay, that one's facing another way. He engined another one, yeah.
Where's that last?
And here comes the Stewart. Honey Badger and the Stewart coming to finish the job.
HP's got it. He's got it. He's got it. Got 4th cap pressure coming in as well.
Switches to the gun.
Put the team on his back.
Still, I mean, the hard cap look, it's all red. Except for
HB
and the Stewart. The glider looks like it got cleaned up.
That medium play got
cleaned up. That medium tank was good.
Yeah, I think if they could have coordinated, that with one of the 76s and executed it, they could have evened it up. Honestly, I think it would have been 1v1.
Here's another Tiger coming back just for the ending. We did see across 2 minutes with no cap progress, so that is going to be a win again for VLKRT. Their second win against BOTN in this tournament. But I think we kind of got distracted, I think, but you were saying, I think it was a really good match, and I think a lot of a really close match, and I think both teams should be happy with the way they play. It's not easy to recap on any point in this game, and the fact that both of them got a recap in, after losing the point is commendable for sure.
Yeah, absolutely. I think for both teams, really good positive takeaways and how they executed their recaps. A lot of things to learn from as well. You won't learn unless you try. So definitely a good game to watch back for them as well.
Yeah, I think VLKRT's got to look at that first little cap loss when the Garrison got up behind them, and just make sure that they're ready for that, because a lot of teams in this tournament are going to play that exact same style, or they're going to have someone doing that exact same role where they're going to be trying to get those Garys up, and not to say that they were unprepared or whatever. I mean, obviously they did not respond to it well in that case, but they're going to have to look at that and make sure that they're ready for it next time, because that's you're going to see a lot of people playing that way. And then BOTN, I think, they just got brute force pushed out. They kind of the tanking was going back and forth for a little while, and then it kind of tipped towards VLKRT at a bad time, and they just weren't really in position to counter the tank push. So I think something they could look at is making sure that when these tank pushes happen, because it was like 2v4. And I think you if you're defending, you can survive a 2v4, you can handle a 2v4 if you're defending, but you got to be in the right position and have the right tactics. So maybe that's something that we can suggest that they look at, is how you kind of handle that when you're down a little bit. But 3-2 win for VLKRT. They're going to go continue on in the upper bracket. BOTN's going to go into the lower bracket, and I think they're one loss away from elimination now and playing for the maximum of, I think, 5th place. So yeah, great job by both sides. Anything else to add before we step away?
No, that was a great game. That lived up to my expectations for sure.
Yeah, I registered to stream because it was one of the most intriguing matches of the week, and I'm glad I got it, and I'm glad we got the match we got. So, yeah, that was great by both sides, and congratulations to VLKRT. And BOTN has a tough road ahead, but they're probably going to be one of the better teams in that make it to that lower bracket. So, they could still make a run. There's still a lot to play for, and a lot of fun matches for them ahead. So, there we go. VLKRT takes the win. I don't know if this is the last match of the week. There might be some more. But as always, pay attention to Discord, pay attention to Twitch and YouTube streams for Hella Loose on weekends for other HCA matches, and we'll see you guys next time. Thank you.
Thanks, guys.